The reason why I'm here is because of the whole system, the whole political system that we have with our new president. Yeah, no, I would not agree with him at all whatsoever. Personally, everything that he's done has honestly almost led to our downfall.
Can you tell me how old you are?
I'm currently 17 years old right now. I will be getting registered to vote next year.
It's a long story, but I realized that if I don't do something, nothing will change. And all the things that happen on social media don't really make a difference. It's people getting together, talking to each other, trying to make an effort to give us a better system, right?
Mm-hmm.
One that's fair and equal and everyone's given rights, due process. We need a good government that represents the people, not the oligarchs, not the 1%, not the people that can cheat their way to the top.
Do you agree with Bernie Sanders when he says that the Democrat establishment that's cozied up with corporate interests needs to go?
Absolutely. We are Bernie followers, yes.
I believe that is a robbery of our new generation.
Right.
And I do not, and if anything, that is not what we want in this place right now. Robbery is not full on having your own future of your kids' future where they can't afford a home, they can't have their own kids, or they can choose not to have them. Their rights have been stripped away mostly, and personally, you can't ever live that down, that's for sure.
Any parting thoughts about what we've talked about?
I mean, I just hope more people show up and voice what they feel inside.
The more people we have, the better that we know that we have more people on our side mostly.
Right.
I mean,
Take a stand.
So why are you here today with your children, and how old are they?
Boys are 7 and 10, and their mom and I have been talking about how unfair it is that there's only a handful of people that make the decisions for all of us. Because if the people really all had equal say, things would be a lot different than now. And we want a better future for them. So in 10 years, when they're voters, taxpayers, we want them to have the future that we all deserve. Some people have way more power than the rest of us, so we need a future that's clean and green, safe environment. They should be paid a living wage. They should be able to get houses, like their mom and I are not able to do at the moment.
Right.
And we hope they can get affordable college, affordable health care. So if anything ever goes wrong, it shouldn't destroy their lives.
Bankrupt
just 'cause
everybody.
they get sick. And also, we know that even though the future is going to be tricky, we're not afraid for our safety the way a lot of people are. Just because of the color of our skin, we feel safe to come out here and protest. And you know, there are a lot of other. They have friends in school who are really afraid for their safety. And yeah, that's not fair. They tell us about some of their friends who are afraid to get deported, afraid that their parents are going to go to jail for no reason. Wow, nobody should have to deal with that, but especially at that age.
I'm out here because I'm a union electrician in a state that doesn't really value union rights, and I'm here to fight against the billionaires and fight for labor. We're here on Labor Day, and I'm here to prove that my work matters and that people like me deserve to have a middle class life, and a middle class that's very quickly disappearing.
Any other causes that you are concerned about right now?
Absolutely. I'm concerned about a lot of the things that the administration is up to right now. I'm concerned about ICE and their deportation illegally with no due process. I'm also concerned about the current downturn of the economy and the way that tariffs are affecting every facet of business and our way of living at the moment. All sorts of stuff like that.
I thought about going to a Labor Day parade, a Democratic Labor Day parade, but we decided to come here to Monroe so that we could have impact in a smaller group.
Right.
So my wife and I are 2 among hundreds instead of 2 among thousands.
Right.
That's why we came here today. It's a long list of concerns, but my main concern is the threat to our democracy that Trump poses and is taking actions to bring about, and it has to be stopped.
Yep.
And so one way to take part in stopping that is to be part of protests. Yeah, I believe.
Absolutely.
So I am here today, and I've been here in past days because I am a working mother, 2 part-time jobs because we can't afford full-time care for our 4-year-old. I work these jobs. My husband is a U.S. Patent and Trademark examiner, and on Friday he lost his union. So there is a very real fear in our household. So I'm here for that number one reason. I am also here. I have friends dealing with Medicare issues, especially for their children who no longer have access to what they need. I am here for all of the working people who have been working minimum wage jobs and they haven't gotten a pay raise since, forever. It's not sustainable for anyone. Meanwhile, you have billionaires who are running our country, who wouldn't miss a penny, but can't put their egos aside for the good of the people. I have watched the discourse growing and growing, the division growing and growing. I think these seeds have been planted for a reason. I think we still have the ability to sit down at the table and talk. I think if we were to erase the red and the blue and just talk about issues, we would find so much more commonality. And I think we need to get back to talking to each other. And that's why I'm here.
Cool. Thank you.